So what am I going to say that hasn't already been said about Battlefront 2? Um, Hopefully, in a way that this will be a lesson to future game companies to not do these things. I generally wouldn't see a problem with loot crates if it was more optional. What I mean by that is, in Battlefront 2, you were basically forced to buy loot crates because it the stats for not buying loot crates were so high. And let me give you an example. The Fallout app, the Fallout Shelter app, you didn't have to buy the extra loot in the Fallout Shelter. It was optional. But yet everything else in the game was easily obtainable. And Battlefront 2 does the complete opposite. It forces you to buy these loot crates. It forces you to spend X amount of money to get on top, and that shouldn't be the case in video games. That shouldn't be the case in any video games where you're. I understand that buying DLCs may be a necessity in some cases to extend the story of a game, but when it comes to buying guns, armor, swords, and other things that are easily attainable in the game, that shouldn't be an issue as long as it's optional. Like, yeah, you can pay for this, it's optional. And on top of that, the prices they were asking for loot crates, they were beyond ridiculous. And most of the time, there wasn't even shit in there. The sad part is, this is actually a beautiful game. It's a beautiful looking graphic game. The gameplay is actually not so bad. But the controversy behind this loot crate has already damaged this game like beyond repair. Like, there's people boycotting this game. I almost boycotted this game. The gameplay is fun for the most part, but you could definitely see the difference in people that are buying these loot crates to get a one-up in the player mode, making it almost virtually unfair to play. And I'm not that bad of a online gamer. I'm not the best, but I'm not that bad. So I want to say that the loot crates wouldn't be that bad if they just didn't do it this way. As long as it was an option, it wouldn't have been an issue. But they basically made it impossible to not buy these loot crates. So hopefully we can sent a message out to these companies out there that you can't do shit like this. Like, if we pay $60 for this game, we've already paid the price tag. Why are you trying to screw us? Why are you trying to get more money out of us? Granted, I know people out there that are willing to pay $100 for a game, where they're getting the special edition or getting the extra downloaded content, whatever. They still could have made money off these loot crates. They probably could have made more money off these loot crates if it wasn't so ridiculous. If they weren't asking for so much as far as progression in the game for the most part. But at the end of the long run, the damage is done. You know, what I'm trying to say is, as far as these loot crates goes, I wouldn't have mind spending $5, $10 on loot crates. I wouldn't have mind spending maybe maximum $15 for loot crates. But the prices they're asking for these loot crates, they're so ridiculous and they're so out there that to get ahead, that you would have to spend at least $100+. And I'm not fucking shitting you. That is dead true. There's a lot of people on the internet that have done this, and they still didn't get much as far as that. I don't understand why they went this way. I don't understand why this company got so greedy, but they're still doing it. If you look, you can find an article online about the UFC coming out also by EA, where if you spend $1,000, you can get a great customizable character. And at first I thought I wish I could find the article right now, but I don't have the time and I just don't feel like looking for it. But it's ridiculous. I thought it was stupid at first. I thought it was a rumor, but no, it's true. This company is trying to milk every single dollar out of your pocket. They are that greedy. And even a company like Disney makes so much money every year. And even a company like Disney is bashing EA for this. I hope this company learns from this lesson and understands that when we, as the consumer, pay $60+ for your game, don't try to fuck us. Don't try to fudge us. So, yeah, I know I'm saying what a lot of people are saying, and I can sincerely agree that this is fucking shit. You know, I hope companies don't do this anymore, and if the gaming industry is going to go ahead, they can't keep doing this. If this continues in the gaming industry, the gaming industry will collapse. We're about to see like the second biggest gaming collapse. I don't know if you guys know this, that there was a game collapse back in the 1980s. I was maybe about 2 or 3 when this happened, so it didn't really affect me. But it's literally about to happen, especially with AAA games. Indie games nowadays are getting more recognition, but AAA games are struggling. It's so ridiculous how they're struggling. This was an easy fix. This was an easy money grabber for these people, but they got so greedy that I guarantee that they actually lost more money than they should have earned. So that's all I have to say. I'm Matthew Scooby. Let me guys know what you think. I'll see you guys around. Peace. Doggy meat. He's mad about it too. Okay, doggy meat. I named him after the Fallout series, the dog meat. So in case you guys were wondering, oh, why'd you name your dog Dog Meat? Oh, I'm an animal activist. You're a horrible person. No, I named him after a video game character. He's okay, and he likes his name. He's a good dog. Right, Dog Meat? Look at my head. Yeah. Right. Go! He's so funny.